Travel with me to Seattle. It was our first time there. We started our trip bright and early. We headed straight to the Nashville airport. Thank God for TSA pre-check. We got through that so quickly. And then we got on the plane. I had to order my ginger ale. Had to. Scary being on a Boeing flight, but we made it there safe. It was absolutely necessary to take a bathroom selfie, and then we met up with our moms because this was a mother-daughter trip. Then we walked over to the Seattle tube situation, got on that train, took us to downtown, and then we walked the rest of the way to our hotel. And they had my government name ready on the TV to welcome us. Then we went to go get some food nearby. It was so much food, we actually didn't think it was going to be that much food. And then we took a walk in the rain to the Space Needle. Shout out to our moms who fear heights and didn't know what we were doing until we got there. They were really hilarious in this situation. Alright guys, we are here at the Space Needle. It is a beautiful view. We can see the whole city. Imagine if it was my full-time job to give you tours of new cities. I would do an amazing job at it. Anyway, we enjoyed all the scenery. Then we went to the Chihuly glass museum situation, and it was so cool. This art pops off, literally. We were like, yo, who did this? Because the guy who did it is literally dope, very skilled. We had a great time and thought both experiences were so worth it, and then we had dinner and went to bed. Okay, I'm back to give you day 2 of our trip to Seattle. So we started off day 2 bright and early with our fit checks. We were doing a denim day with our moms, so everyone has a denim item on, and we started walking because we were going to Pike Place Market. We got there early. I would definitely recommend doing that so that you can beat the crowds. The place is huge and there's lots to see, so we definitely did not cover it all. But side note, look at how cute this boba is. Obviously, we had to take some photos in front of the famous sign, so we did that, and then we just kept walking around. And we went back to the hotel. Holly did my hair, we got dressed, got ready. We all wore red for my birthday dinner, and we had a lovely time, took some photos, and ate some delicious salmon. Part 3 of our trip to Seattle, it was Blazer Day. It is our last day in Seattle, so today we're gonna take the ferry to Bainbridge Island, and we're waiting for our Uber, and we're gonna go right now. The sun was out in Seattle, and we were soaking it up. We could not believe it finally came out after 3 days. The tickets were $9, and we got them and followed everyone once it was time to board. And we got on and we found a seat at the top deck, and we just kind of looked at all the views of Seattle and the skyline. We got to Bainbridge Island, and then we just started walking around. There's a bunch of cute shops, a bunch of restaurants. So we went to one and got some coffee, and we got some cake and like just different pastries, and that was really good. And we just kept walking around. And eventually it was time for us to head back on the ferry, and so we headed back towards Seattle, and then we got on the train after that to go back to the airport, and that was the end of our trip to Seattle. We had so much fun, and it was a great time. Definitely worth it.